would like to explain you the solution of exercise 1, exercise 1G, exercise 1H, exercise 1I. So the exercise asks you to find the value of theta. So let's find angle theta of each of the right angle triangle. So find this right triangle, this right triangle, this right triangle, okay? So first have a look at the solution of exercise G. Okay, so you look at the right angle triangle and look at the angle theta, and you will find that the side be opposite side, and the side be the opposite side of right angle. So the side called hypotenuse, and the side be the opposite side of angle theta. So we say opposite side. So we have to decide to use sine, because sine equal opposite side over hypotenuse. So the opposite is 32.75, this size, and the hypotenuse is 41.62. So sine theta equals 32.75 over 41.62. So how can we find theta? So we have to use inverse of sine. So theta equals sine inverse. This is a sine inverse. Sine inverse of 32.75 over 41.62. So the answer is 51.9. Why we take only 9? Because you have to provide the answer correct to 3 significant figures. So this means 3 significant figures. So only 3 numbers. Yeah. So this part we have to use calculator that you study the previous time. So to get this number, you have to press Shift and click sign, and then type this number 32.75 divided 41.62, and then you click equal, so you will got this number. So next, exercise 8. So exercise 8, before you decide to use sine or cosine, you have to look to the figure, and you see that this be angle theta, and the side called adjacent of the angle theta, and the side 21.23 is hypotenuse, because it is opposite to the right angle. So we know adjacent and know hypotenuse, so you have to use cosine. Okay, so you have to use cosine, that equal adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, so adjacent be 15.75 and hypotenuse is 21.23. So when you find sine, you have to use cos inverse. So cos inverse of this number, so equal 42.1 degree. And same for exercise I. So before you decide to use tension, you have to look to the figure and look to the angle theta first. And you will find that you know only adjacent side, because this side be adjacent to the angle theta, and this side be the opposite of angle theta. So you know adjacent and you know the opposite side. So you have only one choice, use tension, because tension equal opposite over adjacent side. So you take this number, and same you find theta, so equal tan inverse. The tan inverse of 14.72 over 12.53 is 49.6. This answer be called 3 significant figure. Okay. Another exercise that more complicated than that one. So exercise number 2E. So the exercise asks you to find the unknown variable x, y, z. Yeah. And the answers must be correct to 4 significant figure. 4 significant figure. So you have to find x, you have to find y, you have to find z. So you need to observe to the figure, and you have to find out what you know, angle that you know, and the side that you know. So you know the angle 38 and this angle is 42, but the side between this angle we don't have to know. We don't know. So, but for this angle, we we know the size. The side is 8.6. That is hypotenuse. So when you know hypotenuse, you can find opposite sides and also can find adjacent side. So the opposite side is 8. So let's find 8 first. So to find 8, you have to look in this right angle triangle. So triangle MAC. It's MAC. And then you find out that 8 be the opposite side and this side be hypotenuse. So you take opposite over hypotenuse, and opposite is H, and hypotenuse AC. Then you need to find H. So find H, you just take AC multiply sine 38. Yeah, and you replace it in your calculator. You will see this number. But we want only for significant figure, so you have to round up. Yeah, you have to delete these three numbers 688. So you have to round up 4 to 5. So that's why the answer is equal 5.295. Okay. Let's continue find another variable y and z. So y and z belong to the right angle triangle MAB. So MAB. So we know this angle is 42, but we don't know y and we don't know z. So we cannot find yz. If we want to find, we have to find AM first. If you know the side, it means adjacent side, so you can find y. Yeah, you can find y, or you can find z. Z stands for hypotenuse, and y be opposite. So I think you should find AM first. So to find AM, since we have to use the right triangle MAC. Okay, right triangle MAC. Because we know hypotenuse, and we just found adjacent side. Yeah. So adjacent side AM, hypotenuse AC. So to find AM, just take AC multiply cosine 38 degree. Yeah. Yeah. So by using calculator and do your answer to 4 significant digit, this answer should be like that, 6.777. So you can find AM, then you can look at this right angle triangle, yeah, MABs, to find y and find z. So to find y, first I want to find z. To find z be hypotenuse, and we know adjacent sides, so we use cosine. So cosine 42 degree, that equal adjacent sides. This is adjacent sides, AM, and the hypotenuse is z. Okay, so to find z, you take 6.777 over cosine 42 degree. So the answer is 9.119. Okay, this is the value of z. And then you can find the value of y. So the value of y, you look the same in this triangle, and y be the opposite side. And you found already hypotenuse. So sine equal opposite, that is sine y, and the hypotenuse is z. So to find y, you take z multiply sine 42 degree. But z is found to be 9.99119 and multiply with sine 42 degree. So you use calculator, so your answer will be 6.102. Okay. Go to classwork. Please try to consider your best to solve the problem 1 JKL. Yeah. Find angle theta. Yeah, the first find angle theta for this 3 triangle. And the sign number 2F, we have a trapezium here. Will be the trapezium, and you have to find H and Y. consider. Try to consider. I hope you are successful to solve this problem. And please consider with your classmate and ask the question to your teacher. Thank you for your pay attention. Goodbye.